You know what time it is. It's time to talk about what matters, your health and your wealth. And we're going to talk about this as if it's viral because everybody needs to know what's really going on out here. And this is something probably your therapist hasn't told you about, probably your job, your 9 to 5, maybe your mentor, maybe your doctor. But this is something that God wants you to know here today. There's a system full of cycles that are keeping people stuck, keeping people broke, keeping people sick, and basically keeping them in poverty, but long enough to survive, to profit off of them. And I'll say that again. So there's a system full of cycles that are keeping people sick, keeping people broke, keeping people in poverty. And what's happening is that these systems are keeping people in survival and are keeping them in survival long enough to profit off of them. All about the subconscious. I'm sure everyone at some point in time has heard about it, and how there are trauma responses that are happening in the subconscious and creating these reactions and quick responses that are actually spreading something. They're sending a message that's valuable, but a lot of times the therapy and things like that, they are not talking about this. There are two messages that the subconscious is trying to get out to you. One message is don't risk it, don't do it, right? And so this is creating a trauma response off of this, because this is the way that you may have learned how to survive. But the thing about it is that this isn't the only way to survive. But today we're going to talk about what this is really doing when your mind, when the subconscious is telling you not to risk it. It's also showing you something else. It's showing you that there's opportunity to actually produce wealth in what you may not want to risk. The thing about the system is that it is a security system. Yes. So there's a security system that happens with trauma, with life, with all of the systems that the world operates in, that actually makes it hard to produce wealth, and it makes it hard to fulfill your destiny and walk in your purpose and actually know who you are. You may already know by now that the system isn't for you, but you may not really understand the depths of what the system is doing and how to break the system and the cycles from repeating and getting the same outcome as you have before. And so what's happening with this method of healing that the doctors and therapy and just different things that are operating here to try to produce healing. What's happening is they aren't actually getting to the subconscious and rewiring it, teaching it how to generate healing, teaching it how to generate generational wealth. Because generational wealth and generational healing cannot be produced in the security system. In this 9 to 5 type process, it cannot be produced. The reason why for it is because it doesn't give you a choice. The security system doesn't give you a choice. What it will do, as we see through survival, what will happen is you'll fight, you'll fawn, you'll please, you'll do the things that you would normally do in your past and maybe that ancestors, because it's generational. It hasn't started with you. It started with someone else and passed down to you, right? And so what happens is that these things keep repeating over time until the system is broken. And so what this is creating is really no freedom. You may be wanting freedom, but you're not being able to generate it because the security system is operating here. As I said before, that the subconscious is giving you two signals. One, that there's a risk. And so the trauma response is, and really the mind has been trained in a way and developed to respond or to react off of that risk and say, no, I'm not going to take that risk that I actually really need. But what it's also telling you is that, hey, this is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to take the risk. Yes, take the risk, because the risk is going to lead you to healing. It's going to lead you to prosperity. It's going to lead you to where you need to go. And so before you go off and start making choices that may feel risky, pray about what it is that God is telling you to do that you your flesh may not want to do, right? Because this is the time to align yourself with your prayers. And this is how you actually align yourself with your prayers, is that you're going to see the opportunity and you're going to take the risk. You're going to actually go against what your subconscious is currently telling you to protect you, or create this false protecting, really, because it doesn't lead to healing, and the security that doesn't actually give you a choice. I'm here to remind you today that you do have a choice. You have a choice to choose freedom. You have a choice to risk it and take the opportunity towards your healing journey, towards your generating wealth journey. And so if you are wanting to learn how to break this cycle that's made up of systems and patterns and habits, and you're wanting to start generating generational healing and generational wealth in your business, your life, your finances, your relationships, then you're going to want to go to my bio and check out the link that's attached to it and sign up for Thy Kingdom Come, because His kingdom is coming, and those who are ready to take the opportunity and take the risk will be able to receive the full provision, because they will have the hands to carry it. So if you are ready, then go take action on that today. Until next time, guys, remain putting your hope in God and have a blessed day.